None whatsoever.
What do you expect? Speaking of defense.
What's defense?
Yeah, speaking of defense, the Patriots. I disagree. I think... Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Patriots defense? Me too.
I agree. I think Rob Gronkowski is such a non-factor in this game. It's not funny. Whether
if he plays, he's going to be a factor because he's really hard to defend against.
The difference between Gronk not being there, Patriots win by 7. Gronk being there, Patriots win by 21. Mm-hmm. They're going to win regardless.
Okay.
It's just how much they're going to win by.
Okay.
So I don't think it's going to be like he's the factor that helps them win. It's going to be he's the factor that helps embarrass the Eagles. That's just how I feel about it. But
so there's how much of a chance he might play, he might not play.
They haven't said yet. You know the Patriots, they're hush hush.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
I'd say it's pretty 50-50. But I would think he'll play. Because they've had the 2 weeks. You know, if there wasn't the 2-week gap, then I think no way he plays. But because of the 2-week gap, you see a lot of players come back from a concussion in the second week.
Bill Belichick, when asked, it was either today or yesterday, I don't remember when, but he was asked, what makes this Super Bowl different than the others you've played in? What do you think he responded?
We're playing the Eagles.
It's in Minneapolis.
No, they've played. He said, it's in Minnesota.
Yeah, okay.
That was the difference. Mm-hmm. What's the difference? It's in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's grandparents live here.
Yeah, I could have predicted some stupid answer to come out of his mouth like that. It's in 2018.
That was the next joke I was going to make. It's 2018.
What a jackass he is.
No, I actually think it's kind of funny the way he does that. I
like
have a
it.
deep-seated hatred for him as a Jets fan, but the way he eviscerates the press when they repeatedly ask stupid questions, I'd have no patience for their questions myself. And when they actually ask a good question, he provides an in-depth answer. If they ask a football specific question that actually, you know, is a question about the strategy and not just this far-reaching thing to try and get a soundbite, he actually provides good answers.
Yeah, like when they asked, like, how are they going to prepare for the deep threats that the Eagles have in Torrey Smith and Alshon Jeffrey, while also preparing for the running attack, the dynamic running attack of Jay Ajayi and Corey Clement. So, like, they asked good questions, and he answered. Because he's like, that's going to be tough. We haven't played a game against a team this year that is as good at both running and throwing as the Eagles.
No shit. You played Boric Bortles last week. Are you kidding me?
They're playing Nick Foles this week, so we can't really...
Yeah, I think this narrative would be a lot different if Wentz was healthy.
Or if Kirk Cousins was the quarterback of the Jaguars.
Yeah.
But
he still might get tagged. By the
that'd be outrageous. It'd be outrageous. The Redskins would be putting themselves in a position of failure for a decade to come if they did that.
He'd be close to $40 million.
No, they'd have to pay him 34.
34, but then that's without any bonuses.
But keep in mind, that's 34 before the new contracts for quarterbacks get signed. If anybody gets higher contract extensions this year, it's the percentage of the top 5. Yeah. So anybody else getting a big contract payday makes it even more. I don't know. I didn't think Stafford was going to get a huge contract this year, but then again, what do I know?
I mean, let's look at this realistically. Keenum's going to get 15 to 17 million.
Yeah, we're not talking about anybody breaking the sound barrier in the top 5 of the spectrum.
I mean, Teddy Bridgewater might. If Zimmer likes him that much, if Zimmer likes him as much as Zimmer says,
but you don't give him a contract until you make sure that he's not going to,
he's going to be a lot cheaper because of that injury. That's just you gotta still pay market price.
You can make sure
you're flexible going forward.
You make sure those are solid wood, not puppet legs.
Yeah.
Cyborg parts.
You want
If
cyborg.
they were cyborg parts, then you definitely sign him. Can't break that.
No. And he
Terminator.
He's sitting there. He's like, "Hang on, guys, my running's a little off. Let me just. Okay, we're good. Got the right speed now."
Someone's about to sack him from behind, and his leg just senses it, and he just shoots up 8 feet in the air.
He does a pulls a Tony Stark Iron Man halfway through and lands in the end zone.
But no,
that's a touchdown.
Kirk Cousins, if he gets franchise tag,
the refs trying to react to that, throw a flag.
You know, it kind of makes me think
illegal.
Flying.
It's
like it makes me think of the stupid Fox, like you know how they do the in-game.
Oh God, I hate that thing.
Those machines that are slamming the football.
God, I hate that.
Ah, it's hilarious. Isn't Fox got the NFL this year, or is that NBC?
NBC's got the Super Bowl.
Thank God. Thank God. Collinsworth.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because it's better than CBS where you get Nance and Romo, right? We deserve a Nance Romo Super Bowl.
If you think I'm legitimately saying thank God to Chris Collinsworth, you've not been paying attention.
I was waiting for my piece because I was about to say that there's no way I'm thanking anybody for Chris Collinsworth.
No.
Okay. If you had to choose.
Now here's a guy.
No, listen.
You're gonna hear that like 80 times.
You have to choose. You get either Collinsworth Michaels, or you get Buck Aikman,
that's worse.
Or you get what's his name, can't say
John Gruden anymore.
No, the super political. What's his name? Mike Tirico and Bob Costas. Your choice. I am taking Collinsworth Michaels every day.
I'm going to take them over.
What's on Netflix?
I'm going to take them over Buck and Aikman.
I
would much rather have Romo.
I'd have.
Yeah. Romo Nance is preferred.
Romo Nance would be.
I'd have
prime.
to take him over. I can't do. I just can't.
Romo McDonough is like the dream.
Yeah.
That is like the dream.
I don't know.
So hoping CBS gets the Super Bowl next year, but I don't think they do.
Well, supposedly, the rumors are they're going to be replacing John Gruden, and they're trying to get either Peyton Manning, Tony Romo to jump ship, or Alex Rodriguez.
What? Oh, man.
A-Rod
for football?
He was a quarterback.
No.
He played football.
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did play football.
No. Then under that logic, go get The Rock. I'm sure he's free on a Monday.
If you smell.
He played football, okay?
Yeah, for Miami.
And was actually good enough to get drafted until he blew out his entire knee.
Could you? Bill Goldberg, Brock Lesnar.
What The Rock would say, because it would probably be pretty entertaining.
This is what it would sound like.
He's better to me than A-Rod.
And Brady snuck the ball into the end zone. He shined that sumbitch up real nice, turned it sideways, and stuck it straight up the Eagles' candy ass.
I will take that.
That's Ray's got drafted by the Vikings.
Still better than Buck Aikman.
Believe that.
That's kind of amazing, actually.
Joe Buck is just terrible for football. Just terrible for football.
You can just say in general.
No, he's great for baseball.
Well, it was college baseball. That was it, right?
No, he does Major League Baseball.
I mean, when he played sports, it was just college baseball, right?
Yeah, I think he got drafted and got hurt or something like that. I don't know. He's terrible at announcing football. Yeah. Like, when I'm sitting here saying that Troy Aikman is the star of that broadcast team, I am not lying.
Nor paying anyone a compliment.
Yeah.
And trust me, I'm a Cowboys fan. Love Troy Aikman. Anyways, next topic. Going back to the New England Patriots.
Oh, you know what, though? Let me just say this. If they get Peyton, it might mean we don't have to hear that freaking nationwide jingle.
No!
That would make me happy.
No, because it ended up being Brady snuck in for a touchdown.
Oh, God.
Gostkowski just kicked a field goal. Look at that. The Eagles lost. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
That would cause a riot, I think.
Yeah, in Philly. They're going to riot anyways. What the hell did I just say? That don't make no goddamn sense.
All right, I think our fans' ears are bleeding, so it's.
I think that's one of the most. I love those commercials.
Oh God, I hate
chicken
them.
Parm. You taste so good.
Yeah, it was funny the first time, not
first
the
like
90th iteration of the same goddamn theme. Like, do something new.
I mean, they got to do the Nationwide is on your side.
Not sponsored by Nationwide.
Yeah, we're not sponsored yet by Nationwide.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but after that, they owe us money.
I'm pretty sure.
That was like 5 straight minutes.
Seriously.
That's all right. Longer than his commercial.
That's... That is longer. That is longer than his commercial. Tom Brady is still injured. Did you guys realize that his hand is still dorked up?
Unstitched though, right?
He said it's still pretty bad.
Oh, well.
I
don't believe the shit that he says.
I don't care. I'm not. After last week,
saw
whatever. What's it make a difference?
With it, so... Yeah, I'm not... I don't think it's something for either team to put a lot of stock into.
Yeah, but the difference between the Jaguars and the Eagles is that the Eagles in general are just terrible friggin' people. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just take a couple of goons to like step on his hand on purpose. I wouldn't put it above them.
No. We'll wait and see, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Now, for the Patriots to win, there have to be some keys to victory, as a lot of the broadcasters call it. What would you guys say are the keys to a Patriots victory? Other than just don't be stupid.
Stop the run and make Foles beat you.
That is a good strategy. Would you say Amendola?
Amendola spread around the running game. So we have James White, Deion Lewis. Is Burkhead, he's still hurt, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if Gronk comes back,
I think the key to the game to them is going to be control tempo, control pace. If they force them to play their game, it's going to be very difficult for the Eagles to match them. I think the game could easily be in the Patriots' favor as long as they're within striking distance at the end. I mean, because I know the question's going to come up, what's going to be for the Philly to win? New England just needs to go out and, for lack of a better term, the Belichick term, do your job. If you do that, you will be able to hold with this team and be able to be there at the end. And if you're there at the end with the Patriots, we know anything's possible with them. So, I mean, I would say I'm sure in the game plan there's emphasis on the run. They'd rather have Foles beat you. But Jeffrey is great. Aguilar couldn't catch a cold in Siberia without a coat. I don't care. He's dead to me. So I'm not worried about him at all.
Ron Baker hurt. But
the Patriots on offense, it's still Brady, and he's still going to make the right decisions. You're not going to have to worry too much on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, stick to the game plan. I'm sure there's a plan in place for a reason to try and combat the D-line that Philly has because it's so deep. I would imagine that their plan is probably going to try and keep Philly from being able to swap different looks in and out.
Yeah, up-tempo. Don't let them
do that.
Substitute.
Don't let them beat you in the run. Keep them in third and uncomfortable situations. And then be within striking distance at the end. I think that's all the Patriots need to do to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I've written down a couple of keys to the game as we have to turn the TV off. Sorry, can't watch the Knicks anymore because we have two things recording and Time Warner Cable only lets you record two things at a time. You can't watch TV while things record.
Time Warner Cable, rest in peace, doesn't exist anymore.
It's still Time Warner Cable.
Still Spectrum.
Yeah, it might still be Spectrum, but it's still Time Warner Cable. Charter. I'm going to call it whatever I want to call it. Like people still say they're going to pay their NIMO bill.
Well, yeah, 9 months doesn't exist either.
Nope. All right. So the keys that I have to the game, first and foremost, keep Brady upright.
Mm-hmm.
If Brady's on his back, he's not going to play well. All right. The second one I have, pressure Foles. And I think the most important one that I've come up with, establish the run game early. If you can get those guys in the run game, whether it is White or Lewis, or even if you're running end-arounds with Brandon Cooks, whatever, just outrun them. If you can outrun the Eagles, you're going to beat them.